Yeah, Kyoki. I'm just trying to save 5 minutes, dude. All right, let's go. Let me scratch my back. Moving right along. Soul Samurai, welcome in, dude. Now, No Good wanted a clip of Bone Mass being killed. Will one of you do me a favor and do that, or do you want me to do it? I don't mind doing it real quick. It's just going to take a few minutes out of my time. If anyone would be so kind. Alright, let me build the portal. Just messing with you, you do you? I mean, I get what you're saying. Oh, I do have 2 right there. Never mind. See, I could have made it if I knew I had those. I just didn't know I had them. Wood, circling cores, and what was it for the portal? Oh, Grey Dwarf Eyes. Apparently they're coming out with Resident Evil 4 on the Oculus. That's weird. What a random game to put out there for it. Bone Mass. Connect. Alright, let's go look for some crypts. We have our boat here. That's a badass looking summoning place, by the way. Let's go. Where's our boat? Our boat's right there. Okay. Let's go to a crypt. Let's start loading the boat up. That way we can bring it home. Cockley, welcome in, buddy. How are you today? It's over there. Probably one of those trees with those gnarly things on it. I need to grab more of those. They're going to come up. And we're going to need them for some reason. I'm not going to have enough. Go. We have an upgraded pickaxe too. Our pickaxe is badass. Hi. Oops, I hit the torch by accident. Alright, did I remove the headpiece? I did. You guys aren't able to see what I'm exploring. Okay, pickaxe. How am I doing? I'm doing fantastic, dude. I set out to try and kill the boss today, and we've already killed it. So we got the rest of the time now to upgrade and prepare for the next fights. Come on, cut that. I guess I gotta cut it again. Cut it again. Nope. There we go. Is there another one there? Yeah. Just in case. You missed the boss battle. Yeah, I took a poll. I asked if chat wanted to see me try the boss first, or go to the mountains, or do some landscaping, and they said boss try. We went straight to the boss, and we killed it on the first try. Didn't even die. I got close. I got down to 20 health at one point. We voted that as well. I was hoping we'd go to the mountains first. Kill the boss like a boss. Well, I like to make sure that I am prepared. That noise. Oh, there must be a block over here. We should go ahead and potion up just in case. We can always get more. 7 scraps so far. Yeah, I want to stock up on a lot of iron. because you need a lot for these weapons and stuff. It's like 20 a piece almost. We're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to go get some, go cut a bunch of trees down and get a bunch of wood. Take all. We're at 448. Okay, so there's our first full load. We'll mark this on the map, that way we don't lose it. Why'd you stop playing KSP? A friend of mine recommended you because I started playing KSP. So be quick or be dead. The reason why is because I've been playing. So the way my streaming philosophy is, when you're first starting out, you want to pick a game to grow on, and then you know, figure out what you want to do after that with your stream, with your community. And what we did was I started growing on City Skylines, and then I moved on to KSP because I'm friends with EJ. And I figured it'd be a nice little game to kind of grow on. And KSP got us partnership. And after I got partner, we finished up our hard mode run that we were doing. And what I wanted to do was move on into playing games that I want to play. I want to explore more categories and grow our stream that way. So, I think our hard mode playthrough was just shy of about 600 to 700 hours. And we tied a bow on it and called it done. And I decided to go ahead and start playing some more games. So we played Oxygen Not Included, and now we're playing Valheim. But it's the direction I want to take the stream. I don't want to be pegged as a one-game streamer. I know there are some streamers who do a very good job at that. But I respect EJ too much, and I want to let him, you know, have the category. I don't really want to step on his toes. I'm still friends with him. I still mod for his channel. Ah! But it's just not something that's in the cards right now. Will we revisit the game? Yes. I have an idea for a new challenge that we're going to be moving into. It's going to be a bit, maybe a month, 2 months or so. But it's just not something I want to play right now. Yeah, and we grew on cities, which I actually stopped doing cities regularly a few months ago, but there was a competition on the weekends called Cities in a Snap that I said I would always continue to do if they ever wanted me to do it. So I'm still open to do that, and that's not a regular thing we do anymore either. So I'm prying myself away from this stuff. That way I'm not a one-game streamer, and I'm trying to grow as a variety streamer. And to be honest with you, that's kind of a dumb move. It's really hard to do, but I feel like it's a necessary step. That way I can continue to grow our community. Because on days that EJ is live and playing KSP, there are people from his community that watch both me and him. And when he's live, they pick him over me, which I expect. So when they do that, when he does that, it's not viable for me to play the same thing he's playing because I'm not going to grow. One thing on Twitch that you got to worry about is category positioning. And if you're not in the top spot, you're not going to get the most attention. So if he's in the top spot because he's got 600 people watching him play, little old me at 65, 70 is not going to grow. So I'm better off using that to my benefit and going to be 60, 70 in a category that may be a little more, you know, competitive, a little more better for me. Yesterday, for example, we played Valheim for 15 and a half hours. And I think I had 150 people from the browser page come by and check out the channel for the first time. And we got 42 follows out of it. That was pretty exciting. So something like that's what I want to do. I'm never going to get 40 follows from Kerbal Space Program. That's never going to happen. The most I've ever gotten from that is like maybe 11 or something. So I got 4 days worth of Kerbal Space Program support, you know, follows in 1 day in Valheim. So as we branch out and as we play more games, I want to try to get people of all kinds. That way we have everybody here. The next logical step with KSP is to move into covering space stuff and having space talks and everything else, and covering like EVAs and space station stuff and things like that. And I'm not a space-oriented streamer. I'm a streamer that just happened to play a space game. That's how I see it. So yeah, when we left KSP, we lost a lot of people. And if you feel like you don't want to, you know, hang out, you're only here for KSP, I understand it completely. But I hope you give us a chance and, you know, enjoy the community for what it is. No good. Welcome back. I killed the boss while you were gone, but I don't know if we clipped it or not. Don't want to be a one-trick pony. He wants to be a beautiful unicorn. I don't know about that. Oh. Why do I have not a mace in my hand? But there are some people that made it very clear, both by unfollowing and unsubbing and by sending me messages, that, you know, they didn't want to be a part of the community anymore since I'm not focusing on KSP. Why did that turn black? It's not lit up green anymore. Interesting. And it happens, you know? And yes, I do have Kerbal Space Program videos on YouTube, and I do have a Kerbal Space Program channel. Funnily enough, the Kerbal Space Program videos on YouTube didn't do very well. I'm not a Matt Lone or a Scott Manley, so I'm not gonna. Trust me, I'm not gonna do well there at all. But it's fun. We've already been here, Space Builder. We're coming back here to get more iron. I mean, you don't stream the thing. I went 24/7. I'm not my streamer race, but unfollowed. Othan, there's people that have done it. And I'm not worried about it. That's the ebb and flow of Twitch, you know? There's people of all kinds. But my goal on Twitch is to entertain and to have an awesome community with a bunch of friendly people. And, you know, if you want that, then you're more than welcome to stick around. You've been curious about Valheim? So, Valheim currently has 5 bosses. We've killed 3 of them. So, if you want to be spoiler-free, this might not be the best place for you to be. But I'm also playing, like, very blind. And I'm learning stuff as I come along. So, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I know about... I would say I know about 40% of the game. I'm confident in that. But I've killed 60% of the bosses. Saying EGSA in his last video was pretty funny. Is that what he called EJ? Is that why they were joking about Matt Lone and EJ stream earlier? Oh, that's hilarious, Element. That kind of sucks. That would be like a kick in the balls. I mean, people butcher my name all the time. They call me like Terahdra and Terahdra and everything else, so I get it. But yeah, be quick. It's just something I've come to terms with. And what sucks is the day that we do go back and do a quick little challenge run of Kerbal Space Program, there's gonna be some people that either come back and like embarrassingly follow again, or some people that just don't ever come back at all. And that happens, you know. Some people see it as, you know, you left my category, you left us behind. Which I gave more than a month's advance. Hey, you know, we're finishing up this run. We're going to be moving on. This is our game plan. This is what we're playing. I started announcing that like midway through February, I think. And then April 4th, I think, was the last Kerbal Space Program stream. So we've only been doing this variety stuff for about 22 days now. We played through Oxygen Not Included. Took about 2 weeks. And right now we are in week 2 of Valheim, which we might be done with this by the end of this week. And then we're either going to move into RimWorld or Surviving Mars. I got to put that up to a vote in Discord to see what you guys want to do. Because to me, it's 6 in one, half dozen in the other. But we'll do a run through of one of those games, and then we're going to do Kingdom Come Deliverance after that, which should be fun. Both are good games. You really enjoy Surviving Mars. I hate the camera controls in Surviving Mars so much that I looked into finding a mod that fixes them, and it doesn't fix them. gonna have to figure something out with that because that's frustratingly annoying. I played it for like 5 hours the other day and I couldn't stand every minute of it because of the stupid camera. That's the one thing that turns me off in that game is the camera. Otherwise, I would enjoy it more. Modded RimWorld? No, vanilla, dude. The point is to get to a finality of the game. So what I want to do is launch a rocket in RimWorld. That would be our goal. So we'd play it for like a week or two, launch a rocket, and then move on. So there's no reason to do modded because then that defeats the whole purpose of playing through the game. Because what I want to do as an end goal is upload these playthroughs onto YouTube in like 30-minute segments. That way, if you want to watch me play through Oxygen Not Included, you can do that. We don't need that. I want the amber. What's up, NCYN? Welcome in. Guy who never uses mods tries to mod because the camera is so bad. Yeah, Space Builder. That's how desperate I was for that. Well, yeah, no, be quick. And trust me, if you're that way, then I appreciate you. But there are some people that only follow for games. You would be very surprised. It's the best for like a first playthrough, be quick. We've done a couple playthroughs or attempted playthroughs of RimWorld. I got a couple of saves. But if we do get in there, we're gonna do one playthrough or you know, one run, try to get through, and if we gotta restart, we gotta restart. It took us 3 starts in Oni to get a run that actually went to the end. We were almost at 1,000 cycles. We actually may have hit 1,000 cycles, did we? I don't remember. Is there a bone mass here? How much weight do we have? 346. Come here because I enjoy spending time no matter what the game, and that's perfect. That's exactly who I want in my community. If you're here for Valheim and you love Valheim, that's great. Hopefully you also enjoy my community too. I try to keep things in here PG-13. If you want to be creative with your insults, that's encouraged. But I don't want people being lazy and telling people, you know, expletive, expletive, expletive over and over again, because that's not cool. And I'm RPG and simulation game focused. So something like RimWorld, something like Oxygen Not Included, City Skylines, Kerbal Space Program, Valheim, Legend of Zelda. Things like that are right up my alley. Which is why we are doing Kingdom Come Deliverance next. Othin knows me from a MechWarrior Online streamer. And I think he followed me during my 24-hour MechWarrior Online stream? I did MechWarrior Online, I think, for 24 hours one day. And that's where Othin followed me, and that was a long time ago. And he comes by ever since. Typhoon Breezy found me. I was working my job in a science and technology stream. And he came by and followed me from that.
Okay, John, it's time at the bar.
He doesn't hang around as often as he used to because he's got a new love in a different game. But he comes by when he can. Oh, there he is. Look, it's Typhoon Breezy. He's here. Is there a bone mass pile? No, it's just these guys, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna kill you. I only started modding once I've gotten enough of the base game to be satisfied. Well, that's why I'm saying play through the base game. But like something like Surviving Mars, dude, the camera's just unbearable in my opinion. I can't stand it. Alright, I need some more stamina. Final Fantasy 14 is his mistress. 150% is his mistress. Which I think is hilarious. XCOM. RimWorld and Element and his XCOM. Bones and Amber. Do I have both? Okay, cool. What's my weight at? 370. Okay, we can only take a few more and we don't have to run back. I'm gonna hit this. Cool. I don't always play the entire base game, but I want to play most of it. Sure, mods are fine, but there's so many people that mod before they ever play the game. I don't get it. Well, what's funny is, be quick, is that there's people who tell me, hey, for Kerbal, for instance, you should really play, you know, RSS. You should really play RSS. From what I've seen, people who play modded Kerbal get way less viewers than people who play the vanilla Kerbal. And the reason why I like playing vanilla Kerbal is because people who play on PlayStation and Xbox can't get mods. So they're not going to come watch a streamer play KSP modded when they can't do it. They want to see what's possible on their console. And being able to play it and have them go, oh, I can do that too, is a great feeling. Because then they start sharing pictures on Discord and stuff. Look what I built. I was inspired by you. And that's awesome. But if I'm running like 1,000 mods and you can't tell what's going on, you're not going to enjoy watching it. You're going to be like, well, this is stupid. I'm going to go watch somebody I can relate with. Relatability is huge on Twitch. It's huge. People enjoy like-minded people. People enjoy banter from the same kind of people that share a mindset with them. Like if you're a vegan, for example, you're not going to go watch an avid hunter hunting stream. You know, you're going to go watch people that are, you know, not doing that kind of stuff. That's a weird example, but kind of what I'm getting to. If you're space oriented, you're going to watch people that are interested in space. If you go into someone who's playing a space game and they don't know anything about anything, you're going to be like, well, this guy's dumb. I don't want to watch him. And you're going to run away. Now, that's scrap iron. I have no room in my inventory. Oh. Did I miss some over here? We are full. I need to run out of here. Hey, Brainless. Yes, we killed it in one try earlier. Welcome in, buddy. It's good to see you. You're not much better with Ecos. I feel you. Oh. You spend 8 hours a day in Final Fantasy? Typhoon, that's crazy. And before Typhoon tells you guys, everybody's like, oh, I downloaded Final Fantasy 14 today and did it to troll Alchemy. And it was hilarious, and I loved every minute of it. So before you start hearing whispers that I was playing Final Fantasy 14 today, it's the only reason why I did it. I thought it was great. And she sent me messages and called me a little shit, and it was great. So, victory is mine. There's the door. I was looking for the door. This is the one we have marked, right? Okay, where's our boat? Over here. We're loading this boat up. Trying to get as much iron out of here as possible. I was trying to add her as a friend to get a reaction, but I couldn't under the free account. And she was like, you are not in that game. I was like, yeah, I am. She was like, what's your name? I was like, Terahdra. And she was like, oh. But she sent me a message and said she has to delete me now because her friend list is almost full. And she wants to only follow people that are going to be playing the game. Now I feel really bad. Alchemy's not going to follow me, guys. No, Dotsibit. Evolve!
Welcome, Knight.
Welcome in, my friend. Thank you for the enlistment in the armament using Amazon Prime Gaming. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sandy emotes, and your sword, my friend. And I hope you come back in 30 days and re-up it. Because you can't set those to automatically renew, which is sad. But thank you, buddy. Appreciate the support. That ups our sub goal. Our sub goal is slowly crawling back up, which is good to see. Really good to see. That's what unlocks, technically unlocks. Oh, and refresh. That way you can get ad-free viewing. We're running an ad to keep pre-rolls turned off for people that come in here for the first time. But that's the one thing that gives us weekend event / 24-hour streams is that. Which we only have a few left. Alright, I'm trying to jump in here, but I gotta swim. Especially once you forget you have a Prime sub. Amazon wants to keep the money from you. It saves them $2.50 a month every time they don't have to give it to somebody. I gotta put an asterisk on that. At least $2.50 a month. Some people make more, but we're not supposed to talk about that. Oh, hello, gentlemen. How are you? Beautiful. Are you dead? I want those. I didn't throw anything in there, did I? I threw the one stack, but I got more on me. What's up, Chalupa Batman? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm no good. They went from 24-hour streams to 30-hour events. Which I did 15 and 15 and a half. So it was 30 and a half hours I did over the weekend. Which is pretty good. I need to do that. Just to get back up there in the front. Please and thank you. Alright. Now that you've done 2x, do what you prefer, that or the 24. The 30-hour streams are better. And I'm thinking about, so the last one was 10 to midnight and then 9 to midnight. Or 8 to midnight. I'm thinking about doing both days 9 to midnight. That way I cut that in half. I can still get sleep. And it's 15 hours a day. That way it's not 14 and 16. We can just do 15, 15 and call it done. It's evolving. It's an experiment. And we got to evolve it over time. And then it saves them 350. Damn you, Loch Ness Monster. Damn you, Loch Ness Monster. I ain't giving you no 350. Wait, who was that? Oh, he's right there. Hi! You're in the water. Oh, there's two. Hi. You're not in the water. I'm gonna last hate you guys. You gotta come get me. Come and get me! How did you hit me? Alright, and then now you. Haha, you missed. Haha, haha, you missed! Okay. Anywho, how much weight do I have on me? 123? I should take some of that out. I should really build a chest. Let's build a chest where we can throw all the incidentals in there. Let's kill this blob. Where's that blob going? Come here. Blob. Alright, that hurts. Oh, wrong tool. I should go repair my, let's just go repair the pickaxe. That probably makes more sense if I just did that. The sleep is much needed. Well, it's just, I want to be consistent. I'm no good. Because going 4 to midnight, 4 to midnight, 4 to midnight, 8 to midnight is a shock to your system. You guys know that. If you work different shifts or if you got to get ready for school after a night of partying or something like that, it's a pain in the ass. Which is why I did the first day at 10. That way I can kind of get myself readjusted. But if I go 9, it might be a little easier on me. The key is to actually get sleep. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. And if you've seen... So the spreadsheet crashed earlier when I updated it. But if you've seen my spreadsheet lately, I've been going to bed before right around 1 a.m. recently. Which is different than 3, which is allowing me to wake up earlier. I was awake at 8 a.m. today. So if I can get in the habit of doing that, that would be the most ideal. Because then I can be up at 8, get ready for stream, and it's a regular schedule every day. Because 8 to midnight being awake is 16 hours, and that's about par for course. Like I said, we're slowly trying to make a schedule, that way everything's great. And what I'm really sad about, that I hope never happens, is once I get that schedule fine-tuned, this is a bad dream of mine, and I hope it doesn't happen. But once I get everything fine-tuned and get something to a perfect rhythm, I'm going to lose all my support on stream. It's going to stop being a thing, and I got to go back to working full-time job again. I'm going to be like, no, it took me like a year to sculpt this into perfection, and now it's gone. But I'm pretty confident that we should be okay for a little bit. About 30 hours on KSP, not much really. It does help. The only good pilot I died in EVA accident on the Mun. Wait, only one pilot. If you started a new run, you've got 2 pilots. You have Valentina and Jeb. But if you lost Jeb, that's pretty funny, because everybody loses Jeb at least once in their Kerbal experiences. And if you say you haven't, you're a liar. You are a dirty, dirty liar. Everybody loses Jeb at least once. Nope, not me. I don't lose Jeb. Let's do the entrails. Let's grab this mead for more poison resist. I think this one over here might be finished. It is not. Okay, let's repair.